Spoiler alert!
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Fans Toys Spoiler! So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up front here, we have some very lovely artwork here of a spoiler in his robot mode, in his vehicle mode. On the side of the box, we have spoiler. On the other side of the box, spoiler. On the other side of the box, spoiler. On the bottom, spoiler. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots. He does this, that, the other, things and stuff, and things. And you do have a bio right there. If you want to read it, you can read that on your own time. And that's basically it for the packaging. Also included is the collector's card with another image there of spoiler, and on the back you have the bio yet again in very small type and text specs. If that interests you, hooray for cards. And moving right along, here we have spoiler, and this is the next component of Fans Toys Marauder, aka their Menasor, and this is their take on Breakdown. And here he is in his vehicle mode. Looks quite nice. And we're getting close here, so we can take a look at the details. Of course, you have the nice red hood there. You have the headlights done in a transparent plastic. Unfortunately, mine's is missing a piece of the headlight on this side. They left the piece out, but anyway, it is what it is. But you got that going on. You got silver there on the rims. You have a nice dark, smoky, transparent plastic there for the windshield and the windows. You got that nice blue going down the sides, done in nice metallic paints. Oh no, looking quite nice. You got the taillights here, done in some yellow transparent plastic with some red tailpipes, all that good stuff. And there is the top. There is the bottom. It does have rubber tires. It does roll, as rolling things should. Hooray for rolling, and does roll quite smoothly. So there you have that. And for comparison, here he is with the Combiner Wars Breakdown. Here he is with the Transform Mission Breakdown. With the X-Transbots Breakdown. With the DX9 Breakdown. And here he is with G1 Breakdown, because he's precious! Oh, so precious. And here he is with Masterpiece Sideswipe. And last but not least, here he is with Fans Toys Master of Motors. Just so you can see how the team is starting to shape up. So, there you go! Now, Breakdown does have some features here in a vehicle mode. You can get in here and lift up these extra headlights there. Once again, are done in that transparent plastic. You can have a wink. You can do that if you want. The doors can open. Not easily, but they can open. Come on. You might need something to help you here. I use my spudger. Come on. Come on, buddy. They don't. There we go. Jeez! The doors can open to reveal nothing, just his folded up feet in there. But, you know, hey, the doors can open. It's a thing you can do if you want to do it. The hood can open. Again, it's not anything that's easily done. It's just, again, you might have to just use a tool and just kind of get in there. Just kind of get things moving. There we go. I don't know. It's a lot of work for not really a whole lot of gain, but, you know, there you go. The hood can open to reveal nothing, but hey, things you can do if you want to do it. But, you know, hey, why not? Dare I say why not? Now, as far as accessories go, he does include his gun, just done in blue. And you can store this on the vehicle mode. There is a port right back there. Just plug it in, and voila, storage! Storage for your weapons. So hooray! Hooray for storage! But that is basically it for the vehicle mode, so let's get down to transformation, shall we? Hey, you can kind of spin them even with the rubber tires, hey? Kind of, sort of. Hey. But first, we shall remove the weapon, and we shall begin. So the first thing you want to do is you just want to get under this front windshield here and just untap that and just bring that up. You want to push these sections down here so that hinge will fold up on you. So fold that up, and then we can split this whole front section here. And you want to get these sections unpegged. And I will say, once you have this guy all tabbed together and all pegged together, this guy is like solid. This guy is hard to get undone. That side actually came undone quite easily for me. That side worked for me, but this side, I don't know if... There we go. If you just kind of get in there and just kind of start twisting stuff, you might need a tool. Again, I use my spudger. There we go. Just kind of get all that unpegged in there. Again, it's solid, but there you go. Once you do that, you can kind of start raising this up a bit, and you can get in here, and you want to pull these sections out to the side, like so. Bring that out to the side. Bring that out to the side, bring that up, get that out of the way. There you go. You crack them open like a little egg here. So now we can continue on, and we are going to transform his legs. So you just want to take this section here of the hood and just bring it up. You want to rotate it to the side like that. You're going to bring all of this down, and this little bit right here, as you're bringing this down, you kind of want to push this through like that, and it kind of goes like down into the side here, so you have to kind of get a little wiggle action going. Come on, see, sometimes it works with you, sometimes it doesn't. There you go. Just depends on how you have that angle there, but you can get that to just come right through like so, and you can straighten everything out. And now you can come in here and work on all of this. So you want to kind of bring the door up so you have the clearance here to unfold his foot. Now you can just close that back up. This little panel just folds in. The wheel just comes in and comes around and sits like that. And this little panel right here, you flip it down, and then we just swing all of this in, and that'll peg in right there, like so. And then you take this section here, and this will just swing from one side to the other, like that. And then you bring this up, and you have posts and tabs and slots for all those ports and slots and tabs and things, and you just give that a push, get all nice and squozen, and you got that. Then you just bring his foot forward. This section here of the hood will just come down, rotate, and that'll just sit right there over that wheel, and you have a leg all done. Second pass is just like the first, so just bring that up, to the side, just bring that down, make sure you push that little panel out of the way, like so. Rotate that down, come around to the back side here, open up the door so you can swing out to the foot, close that back up, bring that up, fold that out, swing the wheel around, and then we close it all up, peg that all together, come around here, swing this around to the other side, bring that up, peg all that together, get the foot into position, and bring that down around, and that just sits back there. And there we have the legs all done. So moving on up to the east side. So now we're going to take his crotch and butt panels here and just bring that up. This untabs right there, and we're going to rotate just this bottom section here. Just rotate that around, and then tab that back in. Bring these back down, and we got that. These little sections right here are just going to rotate upward, like so. Just onward and upward, till they are sitting like that. So now that we've done that, oh, mine this side's a little bit loose. That'll get held in place once we get the upper body done. But now we will move on up to the upper body. We can now just kind of straighten this back out like so. And you just want to come in here and you want to untab the arms, straighten it out, And then you want to take the arm and just kind of pull it inward, so you can untab that section, because that tabs in right under that. So you bring that out, and then you just swing the arm up. You just want to rotate it up to get it out of the way. Do the same thing on the other side. Just bring that down. This side likes to fight me. Come on. There we go. Bring that down. Undo that. Swing it out. Rotate it up again just to get things out of the way. And we're moving along. We're moving along. So now you want to take these sides of the body here of his torso, and they will just swing out and swing out like so. And that will hold this in place once you have it there. Boop, there we go. Oh. Come on, don't fight me now. There we go. There we go. And that'll hold those pieces in place if they're flopping around on you. That'll hold them steadfast. So, now that we have done that, you want to take this whole chest assembly here, just bring that down. There's his head. We just flip that out. We raise this as far up as it'll go. You come down here, you rotate these sections out, you flip these panels out. Actually, you might want to do this first, really. That would be the smartest thing to do, because these then get in your way. Sorry, did things in the wrong order there. My apologies. Bring those out first, and then swing these out. And then once you do that, you take this section here and just collapse it up. You want to make sure that all these hinges here end up sitting flat, like so. That's how you want that. And that just tucks in right up in there. So now that we have done that, we can now bring this section down. You want to bring this back up. And one thing we want to do here, we want to take this section and push this up like so. That gives you clearance for the head. And we bring this up. And you got tabs here, and you just got everything lined up. Get it all tabbed together and get things there we go. And we got it. There you go. Get everything nice and squozen. And there you have his upper body. And now, last thing we're going to do here is the arms. You're just going to take this panel here, bring it forward, or rotate it around, and it'll sit just like that. Bring the arm down. And then from here, we rotate the arm at the bicep. We open up this section here, which is quite tight. And we just flip out his hand. Rotate it. Close it back up. Just get his thumb out. And they have arm all done. Second pass is just like the first. Bring that down. Swing it around. Now mind, these are a little bit loose. Bring that around, rotate, and open that up. Flip out the hand, flip it out, close it back up, rotate, get his thumb out, and there we go. Are we done? I think we're done. Yes, we're done. Woo! We're done. And there you have Breakdown in his robot mode. Now, in case anybody's wondering why I didn't show a combine mode, is because the instructions don't say anything about combine mode. But yes, these guys can combine. You have no idea how many times I answered that question in the Motormaster review. Yes, these guys are going to combine. They're going to make a Menasor. They just don't show you how to do it in the instructions. Not yet, anyway. But they will combine, and I'm guessing all those instructions are going to come with probably the last figure. I'm guessing anyway. But anyway, here is a Breakdown, and he does look nice and breakdowny, nice and cartoony looking. I do quite dig him. Let's get in close here so we can take a look at his neck here, at his head sculpt. There's that noggin of his. You can see a nice red face there. Blue for the eyes. Again, very simple, very basic, but yet very cartoony, and that's what they're going for. The entire chest done in a nice silver. Get some transparent plastic there on the chest as well, with some nice molded details underneath. As you can see, it's a very simple design, but again, they're going for that cartoon look, so it's very simple design. Get some silver there, And the shins looking pretty good. His feet. And let's keep those doors closed. And move up the back. So you can see it's a very clean transformation. He doesn't really have that much junk hanging off of him. All in all, not too shabby, not too shabby. Now, articulation-wise, the head can rotate, can do a full 360. He can look up, look down a little bit. You can do a little bit of a squirrel. You can do a little bit of that. Arms are on a ratchet joint. You want to be careful with these, especially on mine because these are kind of loose. But the arms can rotate a full 360. They can move in and out. You got bicep rotation. You do have a double jointed elbow there for full range of movements. You do have wrist rotation. The thumb is on a ball joint at the base, and each finger is on a hinge at the base and a hinge right there in the middle. So all of his fingers are nice and posable. He does have waist rotation as well as an ab crunch. You have to unclick there, but he does have an ab crunch if you need it. There you go. And these panels and butt panels here will move out of the way to accommodate the leg movement. Legs can move forward that far, back that far, outward. That's as far as you can get. You got thigh rotation. You do have a double jointed knee. You do have to move the top joint first if you want to utilize it all, because if you just use the bottom joint by itself, that's as much as you're going to get. But if you engage that top joint first, then you get a nice full range of movement there at the knee. And as far as the feet go, it can move up a little bit, can move down a good bit, and you have full amounts there of ankle tiltage. And of course we can give him his weapon, and if you want to store it, you can store it. You do still have that slot there available from the car mode, and you can just plug that in right there and have it stored. If you wish, you can't. Unfortunately, I would prefer to be able to store it this way. Looks a little bit more hidden, but the way they have this molded, it won't go in this way. It'll only go in this way. But still, you can store it back there if you want to. But of course, he is a warrior, and he should be holding his weapon. It's the typical tab in the slot of the palm method of holding weapons. That just tabs right in. Just get it nice and squozen. Get his fingers wrapped around it. Like so. And you can pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang. So there you have that. And the last thing that you get with this figure is an optional face sculpt. So obviously the one that's installed is just the regular, just kind of serious looking face. But you also get an angry face. And to swap them out, you just have to lift up his chin and just get the face out, which is not that easy to do. It's in there. It's in there. There we go. Just pop that out with my spudger. Pop his face off. And then you just plug the new one on. And there you go. Now he's all like, arr, 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 arr. So there you have that. And now for comparison. Here he is with the Combiner Wars Breakdown. Here he is with the Transformation Breakdown. With the X-Transbots Breakdown. With DX9's Breakdown. And with G1 Breakdown because he's precious! Oh, so precious. Here he is with Masterpiece Sideswipe. With Masterpiece Starscream. With Masterpiece Megatron. And lastly but not leastly, here he is with Fans Toys Motormaster. So you can see how the team is starting to shape up. So, there you go. So there you have Fans Toys Spoiler. It's a nicely done figure. I do have my nitpicks with it though. The transformation could be a bit smoother. It does fight you a little bit from time to time. I mean, it's good that it comes together so solidly and so sturdy, but, you know, at the same time, you kind of have to fight with it to get things undone, which can be a little annoying. These upper arm panels on my copy anyway are a little looser than I would like. Not the end of the world, but still something to note. But all in all, though, it is still a pretty solid figure. It looks great in both modes. And yeah, looking forward to seeing how the rest of this set comes out. 2 down, 3 to go. So there you go. Now, if you would like this or any of Fans Toys' other offerings, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There'll be a link in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out the Marauder playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Fans Toys spoiler. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be a geek, be proud, palm in your face. Breakdown. Glad you could finally join us. Wait, you are the real Breakdown, aren't you? Yeah, of course I am. No, I'm the real Breakdown. No, I'm the real Breakdown. No, me. Yeah, this is some weird parallel universe stuff that I am not comfortable with.